AIO for pulling out of a vacation over the sleeping arrangements. I, 33F, and my fiancé, 35M, were invited on a vacation by my sister, 42F. We were told that her and her husband would pay for the rental property, which was somewhere we had stayed before on a previous trip. Originally, I told her I wasn't sure because even though this trip is still months away, my fiancé just started a new job and we didn't know if he would be able to get time off. I asked her for the exact days and I told her we wanted to come but weren't sure and I would let her know. I then received a text from her 2 days later telling me the house was booked and that her and her husband talked and they wanted us to pay $400. This threw me considering they said originally they would pay for the rental. I found out that $400 was 1/3 of the rental's price, but they said that they were going to be cooking at the rental property so they would cover all the food for the week. She also at this point informed me that they changed the dates by a few days. I told her that my fiancé had already requested off based off the dates she had originally given me, and I wasn't sure he would be able to change them and told her he would talk to his boss the next day he worked. My fiancé was able to get everything settled with his work, and I told my sister we were on board with going and even agreed to pay the $400. However, the issue comes in when she told me that she allowed her 3 kids, 18, 14, 12, to pick which rooms they wanted and that only 2 were left, one which had twin-sized bed and one with a bunk bed. I told her that I didn't think it was fair that me and my fiancé were paying 1/3 of the rental fee but would have to sleep separately even if it was in the same room while 2 of her children were sleeping in a king and queen-sized bed. She suggested that we can either push 2 twins together or we could sleep on a blow-up mattress but that she isn't going back on allowing her kids to pick rooms. I don't know if I would be in the wrong to back out of going because of this, or what I should do. My fiancé is suggesting we go on a different trip, just him and me, but with prices being so high for everything, I don't know if we could come up with the extra money in time. Would I be overreacting if I backed out of the trip? Eat it. The $400 was what they asked us to pay. We have more than that for another trip, but we were planning to go during peak season, so prices are a bit higher than normal, and we weren't sure if it was worth it to spend more money than we had too.